Hi everybody, Miro with Wheatland Realty here. Thank you for joining me today and welcome to Park Bench Plainfield, your local community website where we feature and share the stories of business professionals who live or work in the Plainfield area. Today, my guest is Liz and she's the owner of FIT4MOM Franchise right here in Plainfield. I hope that you find her story interesting and enjoy it. Hi, Liz, and thank you so much for joining me today. And welcome to Park Bench Plainfield via Zoom. So, we are keeping our physical distance here. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm blessed and I feel very honored to be here.
You bet. I feel the same way, even though we're going through so much right now as a society. And I know the new buzz term is social distancing. That doesn't mean we cannot take advantage of technology and still connect with people and share our stories. So, Liz, you are the franchise owner of Fit for Mom here for Plainfield and Shorewood. So, why don't you just
Correct.
start by telling us what Fit for Mom is all about, and we'll go from there.
Sure. So we are the nation's leading fitness programming for prenatal and postpartum fitness. And typically we meet in locations located in Plainfield and Shorewood. We have classes for mom and kid, where the kids are in their strollers and we're working out with the kids. We're singing songs, we're keeping the kids engaged, and the moms are getting a great workout too. And then we also have mom only prenatal and postpartum classes. So you need, those working moms who can't be there during the day with their kids, we have classes for them as well. Or
Right.
just
Oh,
the mom that needs to get away for a moment and wants to take an hour to herself for a great workout. We've got those too.
it sounds great. So, I'm dying to know what made you want to do this. How did you get the idea?
So I was a member first. So after we moved to Plainfield, I had my third child, my son Patrick, in 2017. And that was actually when the Plainfield franchise had a grand reopening. And I joined as a member. I went to my first stroller strides class with Patrick. He was 6 weeks old. And I was sold. I absolutely loved it. So for my maternity leave, we joined and did stroller classes, Patrick and I. And then after I went back to work, I did all of the classes early morning and evening that I could and on the weekends. And it's March, so about 6 or 7 months ago, it was announced that at that time the franchise owner of Plainfield and Shorewood was selling that part of her territory. And I knew the importance of what Fit for Mom does for our communities in supporting mothers and providing a sisterhood, a motherhood, giving that wellness and fitness. And it's more than just that. We truly have a village. We actually have a page that's called Our Village, and
Hmm.
it's an opportunity for moms to connect. And I knew that it needed to stay within our communities. Um, and so after much prayer and discussion with my husband and trying to decide how we were going to take it on, we chose that this was needed to be within the community and I was going to step in and be that person to keep it here. So that was how I came to be the franchise owner.
Well, it sounds like a great story, and I have to say this. You have so much on your plate. You're a mother, three kids. Now you own your own business. What keeps you going? What motivates you?
I love being a mom. I know that sounds, but I love being a mother. We are very strong, our family in our faith, and that has a lot to do with where we draw our strength from. But I also have a great partner, and my husband is a huge supporter of me, of our family. And it truly, while my name's on the owner, on the contracts and things like that, he very much is in it with me. And I couldn't do it without him.
Right?
And we have a lot of great family and friend support. So that helps as well.
I'm glad you're sharing that with us because I was going to say, being a business owner is never without its challenges.
Oh, no.
And since you just went through the process literally a few months ago,
Yes.
Could you share with us what some of those challenges are and how you're overcoming them?
Biggest challenge, yeah, the biggest challenge currently is that we are very much an in-person fitness programming, and
Right.
we do in-person play dates and in-person moms night outs. Um, so in the last week, we have completely pivoted and we have moved all of those activities virtual. So we are offering classes now 7 days a week, online, virtual for our members. We are offering our playdates and our mom's night outs still open to members and non-members, but online. We just had a mom's night in last night. There was, I think, 13 people on the Zoom call, and we just sat and chatted and talked for over an hour, and it
You
was
know,
just like we were all together.
this is so amazing to hear, and we're all going through a tough patch right now. I get it,
Yes,
but again, it shows that the human spirit, how it comes through being innovative and creative and
yes,
overcoming whatever nature and whatever else throws our way. So,
absolutely.
thank you for sharing that. Now, if I were a mom and I
Yes.
wanted to join or explore uh, Fit for Mom, what would be the best way to approach you and do it?
So we have a website, plainfield.fit4mom.com. You can find all of our listings of classes and the types of classes and what they are. Now, things are a little different now, but
Hmm.
our virtual classes are very much still formatted similar to what we did in person. But we don't have the strollers and things like that. So, but they're still great workouts. They're kid friendly. So we have the kiddos joining us for workout classes. I actually did that today with my 5 and 7-year-old. They worked out with me and we called it their virtual PE, and it was great.
Right.
But finding me at the website first. We also have a Facebook page, FIT4MOM Plainfield-Shorewood. You can find us there. And then people can reach out to me directly via email. My email is Elizabeth Scott, all one word, at fit4mom.com. And I'm on my email check-in. I try to be present with my kids, so I'm not on 24/7, but I
Hmm.
do answer emails within 48 hours whenever I receive them.
All right. Liz, as parents, we always have one thing in the back of our minds. How much does something cost? If
Yes.
I were a mom and I wanted to join, what would be my financial commitment in order to
Yes.
join?
So we've got various plans. Let me touch on our virtual plan right now, since that's where we're at. So currently, right now, for all of our virtual classes are in a private group, and you have access to the live class, and then we're posting all of our recordings. So you're getting access to all of our recordings. You also then have access to our play dates and our mom's night ins. So you've got all of that, and it's all virtual. So that commitment for March is $35. Typically, our unlimited plan is $69 a month. No commitments, no monthly commitments or anything like that. You can put a plan on hold for up to 4 months within a year, and for any reason, medical, family, whatever it is, you can put it on hold for up to 4 months. Different plans, an 8 time a month and a 5 time a month. So depending on how many times you think you're going to come within a month. The 8 time a month is $62, and our 5 time a month is $45.
Hmm.
A typical drop-in class, let's say you just wanted to drop in, check us out. Your first class is always free, no charge. Just come and check us out, see what it's like. After that, if you were to drop into a class, it's $20. And then we also have class passes. So we have where you can use them at any time. They're good for a year, and it's not a monthly commitment. So we have 5 time a month, which is $90, 10 time a month, which is $150, and 20 class, or sorry, I said per month. 5 class pass is $90. A 10 class pass is $150, and a 20 class pass is $270. And those classes are then good. You can spread them out throughout the whole year, whatever works best for you.
Right, right. And speaking of the whole year, I
Yeah.
know this question may be a little bit out of place at this time, but perhaps what are you hoping to accomplish and achieve in 2020, notwithstanding the current situation
Right.
we're going through?
Well, I think I with my goals for 2020 because of our ability to go virtual, and I have a great team behind me. I have 5 other instructors that are working together with me to create these play dates, these moms night-ins, and these workouts. And our major goal is to just reach more moms. FIT4MOM Plainfield-Shorewood has been around, I believe, since 2013. It might even be before that, but I know at minimum 2013. I truly feel like we have just touched the surface, just brushed it, in the amount of moms who could benefit from what we have to offer. And so I'm really excited to see, what bringing this community together can do to help moms through this difficult time. And then once this is all over and said and done, we're still going to be around.
Liz, what advice would you give to somebody who's thinking about starting their own business venture, given that you just went through the whole process?
Yeah.
What would you say to that person?
The most important thing is to think it out, think it through, and plan it out. So one of the things my husband and I really had to do was decide, okay, what does this mean for us as far as the financial investment to start the business? How long is it going to take for the return on that investment? What does this business mean for our family? And, it's not just about being a business owner. What does it do for our family? And what does it mean what is it contributing to our family? And what do we have to do as a family to make it successful? So we didn't jump into it lightly. There was a lot of thought, a lot of planning, a lot of intention put into it as to, and I'll say the most important thing for me is, why am I doing it? What's the purpose behind me becoming a business owner, and what is my why for that business? And my why for this business is that it allows me time with my kids and time with my family, because it's a kid-friendly business, but it also allows me to connect with other moms and give them support that they may not otherwise have. And I think that's just, I love that. And it also an amazing support from the community itself. Our grand reopening, we had fellow business owners donating prizes and putting their business cards in our swag bags to reach out to the moms. And I think that community connection is so important, and giving back to the community. I hope to then be able to give back to the community by, we're actually a sponsor for the Plainfield North High School Fast Cat. It's now a virtual race, but we're able to support them in doing that. There's a Healthy Kids running series in Shorewood. We're going to sponsor that, because that gives back to the moms and kids in that community. And that's our purpose and our mission. So look at the mission and the vision and what was that business built on? If you're buying like a franchise, if you're starting your own business and you're starting from scratch, just make sure you have that in place. What's your mission? What's your vision? What's your outlook for what that business is going to do outside of just generate revenue? Because I think that's going to come with, but really having that why and that passion and that plan, and making sure your family's behind you.
Right. Liz, great information, great feedback. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today virtually.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. And for sharing your story with us and giving us a chance to get to know you a little bit better.
This has been great. Thank you so much.
If you would like more information on Fit4Mom and you would like to connect with Liz, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom of this page and you'll see all the different ways that you can reach out. And for those of you who would like to get a chance to share your story on this website, please visit www.parkbench.com/Plainfield and click on the request interview icon, and we'll take care of the rest. Thanks for joining us, everyone. See you next time.